Go ahead, Bucks.
Tough game. You know, it's been the last 3 games. We've had some leads in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Haven't been able to hold them. Tonight we had our biggest lead we've had in a long time at 8. Unfortunately, we didn't hold it very long. I think with the next minute or so, they cut it to 1 and took the lead. As a coach, I got to do a better job. I'm not putting ourselves in a position to succeed, and we got to execute better, and that's on me. I thought defensively we played very hard. I thought in the first half we gave up some offensive rebounds. Second half I thought we did a much better job of not giving up second shots. We don't get a lot of easy baskets, even off misses, but you know, turnover wise for them they had 10, so we don't get a ton there. We got to find a way. You know, we just got to dig deep and find a way. This is hard. This is hard. This is harder than the first year. I mean, my first year here was really tough. This is harder than that because I've been here for 15, 16 years as a head coach, and you know, that first year we didn't have a great team, but I feel like we have talent here. It's just we're not playing up to our capabilities, and that's my fault. So.
Have you had a lot of time to work with the kind of core of everybody? I mean, I know you got a lot of new players who are stepping into some new roles.
Yeah. You know, Montano didn't play in the first half of the season. Dotson didn't play the first half of the season. You know, Luke Johnson comes out. We throw him into the fire. You know, for 2 practices, I thought he made a nice little impact for us. Ran the floor well, but yeah, you know, we're trying to find a lineup. We're trying to find consistency with our selling, having people in at the right spots, and you know, unfortunately, we're trying to win at the same time. So hopefully, you know, the problem is we don't have much time. We got Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so we literally have a practice and a half, and then a game, and then a practice and a game, and a practice and a game. So so sometimes it feels like our games are practices. You know, trying to figure things out, but. Yeah, a lot of new guys, a lot of new positions, but we have some veterans. You know, I mean, you know, Mike is a starter from last year. Jameson was a starter last year. Ralph was a starter last year. Tim was a starter last year at times. So we have some veteran guys that have played. You know, we got to lean on those guys to get us through it. You know, and me, obviously. So, but we'll get there.
Mike, how do you feel about the new guys?
You know, they kind of been put in a tough spot. You know, it's hard to come in and do what we're asking them to do, but something's got to change, obviously. And if those guys can come in and help us, then you know we need them to play right away. I know it's tough for Dotson. You know, he's been here about a month, and he's trying to run the point, and you kind of have to know what everybody's supposed to be doing and know how to run the offense. And you know, Luke's only been here for a few days, but you know, we just haven't had a whole lot of time to mesh with those guys yet, but there's still a lot of time left in the season.
Coach, what did you think of the effort tonight? It still felt like a team was all down all over the place for loose balls, having into the score table, things like that. So, were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, you know, our effort's great. You know, and I'm not questioning that. I mean, we've played hard the last 2 games defensively. We've played really well. You know, there's a chemistry we don't have yet offensively because you know we got a lot of new guys, and you know, the one thing that frustrates me is we've had a lot of little layups that we've missed in both games. You know what I mean? I mean that's not chemistry. I mean that's just missing a layup. You know what I mean? But as far as getting people into better situations than that, we just don't have enough of those opportunities. But we got to take advantage of those when we have them. You know, shoot, Dale hit a big shot tonight. Renshaw, you know, he hasn't hit a big shot since he's been in the starting lineup. He hit a big shot tonight, and Dale's done a great job defensively. Really, he's locked up their best player. You know, Dotson's done a good job defensively. Dotson hasn't turned the ball over. You know, we got to get more shots for Mike and Timmy. You know, those are our 2 best offensive players, and we got to get those guys some better looks. Teams are, you know, obviously they put their best post defender on Tim, and they put their best wing player on Mike. So we got to get those guys some easier shots. You know, we haven't had a guy. I don't think we. Well, we didn't have a guy in double figures tonight, so that kind of hurts. But yeah, our effort's been great. Our effort's been great.
I think Thanks, guys.